Okay, the saga continues. It's just like a never-ending nightmare. So they're really, really screwing. I mentioned this in another video, but I've just seen it come up on someone saying, "Whoa, he beat Dan Andrews," and he hasn't. So here they talked about how he must have been given the wrong permit or the wrong exemption. And I've gone back to where I actually found where it was. And where did I have it? So he did not get a medical exemption. He had a tax exemption. It's on my different thing. Okay. So there you go. This is from the other day where he says he has a tax exemption permit. This was 2 days ago. So he's thinking it's the same picture. So they thought that he was getting an exemption for the vaccination and he got a tax exemption. And that's what I was saying. The last time that actually happened was with one of our Australian tennis players. Because I looked into it, I was thinking, why would he be getting a tax exemption? I don't understand. Why? Why the hell would he be getting a tax exemption? And I had a feeling that there was something amiss. But I didn't say anything because I'm just the batshit crazy woman that sees things in the cloud. That he had obtained a tax exemption permit for his trip to Australia, and he thought that he was getting a vaccine. So he's made the effort to come here thinking he's won. The opportunity to become the best tennis player in history. But there you go. So that's it. And this is from somewhere in Texas, News Today, that this came up. Once again, this came through my Google alerts. You would never find this anywhere, because who was looking at Texas friggin' sporting news? Nobody. But me, because I'm an idiot. Clint Eastwood turns 91. Wow. Can't believe he's still alive. So there you go. So everyone's thinking he was getting a vaccine exemption, but he wasn't. He was getting a tax exemption. Oh, God. I don't know what's wrong with these people? How could they not use two and two together? Tax and vaccine are two completely, the only thing they've got is AX in them. VAX for vaccine and TAX for tax. So they've just seen the AX. Maybe they've ticked the wrong box. I don't know what they've done, but they've made a mockery of it. And now he's come all this way. He's had all his hopes dashed and shattered. And is this, once again, they've probably known that this was going to happen. And this is their way of just, once again, screwing with people. Thinking that people think they've got to win, that they've got a backdoor into an opportunity. So this has turned into a bit of a shame. This is possibly his last year, especially with what is going on in the world. He's worked diligently and hard all his life. He's always been a fantastic sportsman. He hasn't had hissy fits like John McEnroe and others in the past. And to end his career in such a way is very disappointing. And my heart goes out to him. And I'd like to think that some common sense came into play, that maybe, as I said, I hope that maybe he's able to get the disease and then get over it. So he's no longer unjabbed and doesn't need to be medically treated. But his staff, how could they not have seen this? Honestly, it's showing that, sometimes the language barrier is a bit of a problem. And, hey, I would volunteer my services to him to investigate all of his future things to make sure that none of this stuff happens. Maybe they should have approached somebody in the native country to double check the paperwork before they made all the effort. But, hey, Easier said than done, isn't it? You know, hindsight is a great thing. So I'd like to think that he gets back on the horse and rides in home with a Melbourne Cup winner, and has an absolutely fantastic rest of the year, because he deserves it. So tell me what you think. Do you think that this is the government and all the mandates and everything else just being a bit particular, trying to, screw with people's lives, trying to show people lead by example on, if people think that they can get away with things. But they weren't getting away with anything. They were trying to do everything the legal way. They just made a mistake because they made a mistake. But anyway, I don't know. This is very, very sad. Very, very sad. And I'm gonna leave it there. So there'll probably be some music or something to play out to the end. Might be some crying. I don't know how to find any crying or someone going boo hoo hoo or something. Not sympathetic, but I don't know. But anyway, take care. Double check your paperwork. That's the best thing I can say. Bye.